All right, guys,
5, 4, 3,
it's time.
2, 1.
What spec do you think will be superior in M+? And will you need a lot of haste to make Devourer feel good? Yes, you need all the haste you can get to make Devourer feel good. It's just haste mastery. It wants, like, no crit verse. I don't know what's going to be better quite yet. I suspect Havoc, but... I don't know what the fuck just happened over my arc there, but that looked interesting. Why is it doing that? I don't know what that effect is, but it's bugging out. My details also seems to be obscenely broken. I'm just gonna reset it fully, and maybe it'll perform a bit better. But unfortunately, it missed the first pull, so sorry about that. A melt threat. Alright, I forgot that Void Ray resets when you drop out of Void Meta now. So it doesn't have that 10-second cooldown shit. That's a really good change, God bless. Okay, it's not as bad as I expected. I think people have overhyped how bad it is for me. Just gonna keep generating, but not gonna hit my Void Ray until I get out here. I'll have another one in a second. Whatever you're main targeting does take a lot of damage from Consume. Consume just actually does a lot of damage, so... Lapsing Star really does hit like a wet fucking noodle, though, that's for sure. Cosmetics art, that's actually so good. I love that. It really is. That's too real, though. Hitting my cosmetic start. Bam! Yeah, that shit does like 10 times the damage next expect. Not actually, but it'll guaranteed crit, and then crits are 2.4 times damage, and then crit chance scales it up further. I'm pressing Shadow Meld, my bad. Did I deserve that? Probably. I'll be fielding no more questions about this. That sucks. Not much we can do about that, though. Oh, that was our healer. You might note that I said it was our healer, because he very much died after that frontal. What do you use for the scrolling text? This is just the base game text. I literally Googled how to turn it back on. It's like floating combat text equals 1 or something. But yeah, this is default text. I don't think add-ons can work for it anymore, unfortunately. I don't think they can, like, access the actual damage events. I'm not certain on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I fucked up. I canceled that collapsing start. Oh no, my 5 damage. Is that Plater? Yes, it is. If you want more of my UI, exclamation point UI. I ripped a Gargant. I'm melding. I'm blurring. If I had my Apex, I feel like I'd be fucking cranking right now. I'm actually really happy with how my UI came out for this. I know there's not much to it, but, you know, just saying, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I upped the, what's it called? The Strata level, so that the cast bars would show up ahead of nameplates. I am not pressing this meta here. Maybe I should have. Is a melee ability not used in the rotation? Not for the Annihilator caster build, no. Dude, I should have pressed fucking meta before, Jesus. Actually, I had to wait forever on that RP, that was crazy. Are we able to solo Shadowland shit, or is that fucked? You should absolutely be able to. I was able to solo, Heroic Avarice. In fact, I soloed the first boss on Mythic as well. So, there's no chance that you can't do... Sorry, I gotta ping him. There's no chance that you can't do, Shadowlands. I had a feeling I wouldn't take any damage if I shifted through, I just wasn't sure. Thanks for the follow. You should 100% be able to solo it, yeah. Because I could solo Aberrus on Heroic, and that was, you know, whatever, at least multiple tiers ahead of what you're talking about. So I imagine Shadowlands stuff should be an absolute joke. Like, probably 5-second boss fights. Definitely feels good with this much haste. Gonna get another Ray here. How much haste do you have? 38%. Shift avoids damage like those beams. No, those beams just have a low tick rate, so Fell Rush even works on them most of the time. Shift is fast enough that it seems to work consistently, but it'll probably tick me at some point. It does not entirely ignore stuff like that, no. It is funny that if you get aggro of a caster and then lose it, it goes back to a regular nameplate mob. We also don't have any mob slows, which is not ideal. That's getting pulled. Well, we definitely have count. Yippee! It's changing in 10. Dude, I'm so fast. You like that? I got the bait, too. Did he just fail to summon ads? He just failed to summon ads. I missed my kick. I just went for a belt knock. Gonna roll my blurs on this pull. Still a sketchy pull. Okay, I know he said next pack in a boss. I didn't think that meant he wouldn't tag them. It's my bad. The only time I press Reap, outside of like pressing an Eradicate after a Void Ray, is if I have 3 stacks of Voidfall, you want to proc those first, because pressing Void Ray gives you a Voidfall stack. So you're just wasting a stack if you don't proc it first. And we want to clear the canisters that get spawned. These really are just so much easier as arranged. Should have used a Reap first before that one. Unfortunate. This time I get a Reap first. No, there's not much damage going out at the moment either in these keys. Oh my god, I don't need to care that we're tanking it up here. I would have been so mad as an Eldrazi Reaver Havoc. I would have been crying. Oh, yes. We can just kill the guy. I don't know, man. I like the feeling of long meta. I know Soul Glutton was recommended on this. I don't really know why. Also, shouldn't we have Heal Cut? Can't Mistweaver Heal Cut? Or do they not have RSK anymore? It is disgusting how long this has lived.
Boorish presence. It seems I must deal with you myself. Be gone, rebel!
I need to build from zero.
Out of my way! You are no match. You are beneath my contempt.
I need to type between globals, but it's very hard with this amount of haste.
I am losing patience.
Gonna get another Void Ralph before I go into meta.
I am losing my patience. Pitiful wretches.
Did that not do damage? I don't think it did damage.
Out of my way!
Yeah, that was a really ballsy dodge. But I wanted to get that cast off. Nope, definitely doing damage. Okay.
You are beneath my contempt. Behold the might of the Benzer.
Easy peasy. Okay, I beat a Devastation Invoker. So, we're gonna take that as a win. That did better than I thought it would. The poor rogue, man. Pretty good for first Devourer key on live. Alright, let's take a look at the logs, though. Because the in-game damage meter is just not reliable. So, 61k, 64k while in combat,